You know, back here with the two very special guests here. Here's a topic that we talk about every now and then. Sadly, domestic violence is a part of everyday life for a lot of women.
Yeah, and we don't like to talk about it, but it is a reality. It is a reality that people are dealing with this morning. So we have a big event. I should say it's going to be several nights, and we want to tell you about it this morning. We have two of our favorite people. You know, Wendy Williams always says, you know, my best friend's in my head. Yeah. I feel like that's the way it should be with you. We have LeRen and Sheryl. Thank you guys so much for coming in this morning.
Well, she, of course, with the W.
Yes.
Yes.
I listen to you every day.
And I watch you every morning.
And you give us shout-outs. Like sometimes I'll be driving in my car and she'll shout out "Good Day," and I'm thinking,
all the time.
I know.
I'm like, did you see "Good Day" this morning? Did you see Chanel?
I heard you one time. You said, and Chanel said blah blah blah, and I thought, what did I say? Let me turn on the radio.
You know you said something.
I just looked at the wide shot. I love my life. Three beautiful women. So tell us about this project.
You are a double-deck Oreo cookie, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You got
double
chocolate to the
stuff.
left and the double stuff. Don't get him started.
So speaking of him loving himself, talk to me about this Love Yourself campaign. What do you guys have going?
Oh gosh, it's the Voices of Domestic Violence, music and monologues. It's something Sheryl Lee and I talked about back in December, I think.
That's right.
And we took the concept of her one-woman shows, and she said, you know what, I can do monologues for this platform. And I'm like, you would do that for this? And she says, absolutely. So we created this event, and it's going to be a day filled of inspiration. You're going to see stories of untold stories of victims of abuse.
Real
from
stories.
Victim to being victorious. That's the journey through the production.
Has that ever touched your life?
Absolutely.
Tell me.
Absolutely. Started when I was 14 years old. Growing up in high school, I went through a very abusive relationship with my daughter's father. And now being on the radio, I wanted to find something that I could speak out on, that I was passionate about, that I can speak from first person. And this was it for me. And it's truly, like, literally changed my entire life since I started 2 years ago.
Thank you for that.
Wow.
Thank you.
How many women do you think are affected by domestic violence?
But you know, everybody wants to say women, but it's not just women.
No.
It is women and men as well. You know, wherever you have that that issue of power and control, and then that lack of self-esteem, you are setting the environment for violence to happen in the in your relationship. So I would really dare to say it's far more than you think, because in just writing these monologues, I've come in contact with more and more women that I would never ever think have had anything to do with domestic violence.
I found myself in the middle of it with a girlfriend, and I remember being at a hospital when he hit her in the eye years ago, and it was on my birthday, and I remember thinking, am I in this situation? You always hear about it being other people.
Other people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw the
much
cops
closer.
come in, and then I saw the cops leave shaking their heads, and I ran into the hospital room, and she said, I just didn't say anything. And I thought, what?
Why? And
but
why
they do it all the
didn't you?
time,
And
so
that's
they don't
what
say
people
anything.
have to understand, that it's not just the victim or the victimizer's problem. It's the children that are bearing witness to this. It's the friends and family that have to step in at some point. It's a community issue. And for me, it starts very small with the lack of love for self, because
self-esteem,
self-worth.
Yes.
Not having that leads to you being a victim or becoming a victimizer. Even bullying, you can associate the lack of love to a lot of the things that we're dealing with.
How can we hear these monologues?
Oh, okay, March 27th, Hampton Bride Art Center, 230 Vine Street.
Okay.
Exactly. There's two shows, 1:30 and 6 p.m.
Visit the website.
The website is eventbrite.com, keyword Love Yourself, or
you can go to thedivafoundation.org. Either way, you can go to both of those sites. You can get the information, buy your tickets, because we want to see you there.
Okay.
We've come up with a great way to share information in an entertaining way and enlighten folks.
Important.
Yes.
Thank you for doing it.
Thank you. It's got to be done.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
so
you for
happy
having
to meet you now,
I know. I
finally.
don't want to leave. Do I have to leave?
Yes, we've got to
We
leave.
stay here,
but then we got to
I have to go on the
go.
radio. I
There
do.
you go.
I do.
Jen, take it, Jen. I need to talk to these ladies.
I'm co-hosting the